Hey guys, I'm Danielle, the founder and president of Good Morning Bears. I know this video looks a little weird. It's because I have my light set up like right here. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys how to make this little heart that goes on the little hats that the little loom hats that I showed you guys how to make in the last video. So anyway, I'm going to put this down here so you guys can see what I'm doing. And this was the only way that I could get it to work where you guys could actually see what I was doing. So you are going to need a crochet hook. I'm using an E 3.50 millimeter crochet hook. You're going to need a knitting needle or crochet needle. I'm not really sure what they're called. I think it's a knitting needle. And then a pair of scissors, and then your yarn. So first thing that you're also kind of going to need like a basic knowledge of crocheting, and I actually think you could do it without, but I will show you all of them, and I'm pretty sure you should be able to do it without actually knowing how to crochet. So first thing that you're going to do is to make a I think it's called a slip stitch. My mind went blank. Anyway, so you're going to wrap the yarn around your fingers, spread your fingers, and flip. So you're going to have this hoop right here. You're going to reach through with these two fingers, and you're going to grab that yarn and pull it. Once you put it on your hook, your working yarn, which is the yarn that's attached to your skein, if you pull that, it should tighten onto your hook. So you just have that one loop right there on your hook. And the first thing you're going to do is to chain two. This is basically a single crochet, and you're going to wrap your yarn around one time and turn your hook sideways as you do it and pull through once. This is a chain one, wrap, sideways, pull through two, that's chain two, wrap, turn sideways, pull through, that is chain three. And if you want to count your stitches to make sure, you count the V's. So 1, 2, 3 V's. So that's your chain three. Then you're going to do 2 double crochets in the first loop. So what I'm talking about by the first loop, I'm going to stretch this out, is this first one that we made. So we're going to go right in there. So I'm going to tighten that back up. And a double crochet, you wrap you yarn over. So yarn over, go through that first loop, yarn over, turn sideways, pull through that one. You have 3 on your hook now. Yarn over, pull through 2 of the 3 loops that are on your hook. Yarn over, pull through the last 2. So that is a double crochet. And I'll show you that one more time because we need 2 of them. So we're going to yarn over, go through that same exact hole. The whole time we're going to be working through the same loop. So yarn over, go through there, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, pull through the first 2, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And then you're left with just the one on your hook. The second thing we need to do is make 2 half double crochets. And again, we're going to be using this same, we're going to go, your entire heart is going to go through that same stitch or loop. So a half double crochet, you yarn over, go through that same hole, yarn over, and you have now 3 on. Now, like we did in the last one, you're not just going to go through these 2, you're going to yarn over and you're going to go through all 3. That's a half double crochet. So we're going to do that one more time because we need 2. So yarn over, and we're going to go back through that same loop that we're working in, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. So that is that. Now we're going to do another double crochet, just one. So yarn over, go back through the hole that we're working in, yarn over, pull through. Now you have 3, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you have 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. And this is the hole that we're working with. Sometimes it stretches out, but you can use this and tighten it back up. But if that helps you to have it stretched out like that, then you can. So that was our double crochet, and this is the first part of your heart. So the other side is going to be done in mirror image. So we did the double crochet, and before that we did 2 half doubles. So now we're going to do 2 more half doubles. So yarn over, go back through your center, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 3. And we need 2 of the half doubles. So yarn over, this is our second one, go through the center, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops. So that you can see where the V of your heart is right down here, and then of course this right here. And then when you tighten that up, it'll be a little bit easier, but we'll do that at the end. Okay, so we just did 2 half doubles. Now we're going to do 2 doubles. That's what we started with. So we're going to yarn over, go through the center, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, pull through 2 of the 3 loops on your hook. Oh, I didn't go through that whole one. Let's just start that over. So yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through the last 2. And we're going to do that one more time. Yarn over, go through, yarn over, pull back through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2. And the last thing that you're going to do for your heart is to chain 2. So chain 1, yarn over, pull through, that's chain 2. And then you're going to slip stitch into the first chain. I don't do that. I slip stitch into the center because I noticed it kind of makes the top rounded instead of like a V, like you want it. So you don't yarn over to do a slip stitch. You just go straight through the hole. Then you yarn over to pull back through, and then pull that straight through that loop. So, and then we're going to take the scissors and snip that. And as I'm going to pull this out, show you guys, but as you notice, we've still got this hole right through the center of our heart. So if you take your working yarn, not the one that we just snipped, but the working yarn that we were working with this whole time, and just kind of tighten it, then it will close up that hole, as long as you don't have it attached somewhere else, which we don't. So then you're going to take this one that you had just gone through the center and put it through that loop, and you're just going to tighten that right up. And we still have a little bit of a hole, but that's okay. This is just for demonstration. So I like to take both of these and just make a tight little knot there, and that way it'll hold your heart together. And then I'm going to attach mine to a hat, so I'm going to take my yarn needle and just go through like that, and then just find a stitch over here that's easy for you to go through, and then just pull that right on through, and that way it just kind of holds this piece over to the side. And then I'm going to do the same thing with this one. Well, that's not working well, is it? Okay, so then I'm just going to do the same thing. Just find a loop to go through over here, and it doesn't matter which one, and just pull through. And then that way you have your fasteners basically over here on both sides, and that way to hold it straight. So that's your little heart. And then I dropped my hat over here. Okay, so here is our little hat. And what I like to do is just find a spot where I want it. And I think that right here is going to look good. So on thinner yarn, this is thicker, so you can kind of just stick your finger right through it. But on thinner yarn, you can use your crochet hook or your yarn needle to feed this through to tie it off. But this way we can just stick it right through. So I'm going to find a hole. And you want to find a different hole to stick this second piece through, obviously, or it isn't going to tie off. So right there. And then I just flip this right back over. And then just tie this off. And then flip it, make sure we like where that's sitting. And I do. Tighten it a little more. And then just tie it a 2 or 3 times. I like to tie it 3, 4 times depending, just to make sure it doesn't just fall off. And then just snip your extras and flip your hat back around. And you have a sweet little heart on your little hat. And those are super easy to make, and they kind of add something a little bit extra to your piece. So I hope that that was helpful for you guys. And sorry about that. I know that looks really bizarre. Anyway, I hope that was helpful for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to message me or message the page or leave a comment below, and I would be happy to help you. Or if you want a tutorial on anything else, just let me know and I would be happy to do that for you. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a blessed and gentle night. Bye-bye.